Hey y'all, we are trying out a new palette today. This is the LA Girl Pro Mastery eyeshadow palette. It's one of these type of square palettes that I like so much. You have a big mirror, here are all your shades. We get into swatches and all of that in the video. If you are new here, I use only natural lighting. I don't want any filter-like effects on my videos. I want you guys to see colors as they are. Lights can really make things look brighter, make things pop more, wash your skin out. So I choose to use only natural lighting here. And when we get into the video, I already have my eyes primed with concealer and they are set. So I got this palette in store at Ulta. I believe it was $15.99. I will list it down below if it's different, but I'm pretty certain that's what it is. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you want to see this tutorial, which is super easy by the way, then I hope you subscribe and click that bell and let's hop in. You guys, look at these swatches. I'm telling you, the LA Girl palettes are friggin' amazing. I'm definitely going to use this shade. I'm sorry that my dog is barking. And then either this one or this one. They're just wow. I mean, wow. So this is the palette, of course. You have a nice big mirror up here. And then, let's see, 4, 8, 9, 16 shades. And out of the metallics, this one right here is a little bit different. It's not as pigmented as the rest. That is our second shade right there, the pink toned one. Hold on, let me put this down so I can actually show you guys. It is this shade right here. It's not as pigmented as the rest, but I think that's kind of good. So that way you can still get a lighter look if you want one. But all of these others, oh my gosh. I mean, the proof's in the pudding, right? They're stunning. I just cannot get over these palettes. They're so good, you guys. So we are going to do a look, of course. And I want to do this one a little bit different. I'm going to kind of start out with the darker shades and then work my way up, as opposed to going in with the lighter shades and working my shade down. My shade down instead of working my way down. Gosh. We're going to take our darkest shade here and I'm going to put this, sorry, I'm trying to make sure that the palette isn't covering my face because I'm going to use this mirror, of course. So I'm going to put this right on our outer corner and then barely into the crease, because we will get other shades to blend this out. Emily Noel does something like this, kind of lifts the eye, and she uses darkest to lightest. I do this sometimes, but even when I do my darker shades, I always start out in the crease. So we're gonna try this. I love Emily, so we're trying it. I think I want to go in with this shade next. If it's not dark enough, then we'll go in with one of the others. So we'll see, we'll see. I didn't want to do it too purpley where we're using this guy right here. So now I'm gonna take this and blend all of our edges out and put this right into our crease. So right now I'm just kind of doing back and forth motions. Kind of, it's so hard to describe this motion. It's like little bitty back and forth motions. And then right on the edges, I'm going to do circular motions. And I'm just blending it up. I do have a lot of space in between my eyeball and my eyebrow. So a lot of the time, I want my colors to kind of come up more. I do have a hooded lid. So we got to make it look kind of like an illusion. We want to make it look like our eyes are bigger than they are. Yeah, this shade works really good for this, especially where it's mixed in with that darker shade. Wow, that is so stinking pretty. I use the same brush for both of those. This is the JH33 brush. I'm going to grab a fluffy brush. This is the Morphe M535. And I'm going to take this peachy shade right here. I'm going to run it right along the edges of what we just did. And I want this to be a bit finer, a bit more blown out. So I'm not going to use a thicker brush. I'm going to run it along the sides of everything just to make sure we are all blended. But wow, this has been so fast. That is awesome. I cannot believe, like, this technique makes it a lot quicker, I think. Like, holy cow, I might start doing this all the time. I'm kind of using the side of the brush, dipping it in, and then running it right along the edges. I'm going to keep this same brush and go in with the lightest shade in the palette. And we will use this as our highlight and just mix everything in together. That is so stinking pretty. Oh my gosh. Nothing is patchy, nothing is weird. Holy moly. So now we're going to go in with the darkest metallic in the palette, the one on the bottom there. I'm going to go in with my finger. You guys can see how easily these just come right off. They feel wet. It's so pretty. And then we're just going to apply this to the eyes. Oof, man, that is stunning. I'm not going to take this all the way in. I want to leave a little bit so that way we can put a lighter shade there. Oh my gosh. I did have a bit of fallout. I took my regular under eye setting brush and it just wiped right off, no problem. I'm going to grab my little fat pencil brush and go in with this guy, whoops, this guy right here. Got to be careful not to get too much fallout. I'm going to stick that right in that space that we left. Wow, 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 wow. Even with a brush, these just go on beautifully. Again, a little bit of fallout, but I am using a brush, so I kind of expect it. Oh, these are so pretty, you guys. I'm going to clean off that little pencil brush that we just used, and we're going to go ahead and do the lower lash line. I'm going to grab this shade. We did not use it, but I'm going to put it under the eyes. I'm taking this from inner corner to outer corner, but not all the way in. Kind of stopping right about here. And then I'm just blending that out, kind of dragging it down a bit further. And we're going to grab some of this shade. That was our crease color. Putting it kind of right below that. Just to make sure the top is kind of cohesive with the bottom. I'm going to grab the tiniest little pencil brush and go in with the dark brown. I'm going to put that really close to the inner. Wait, what? I'm putting that really close to the lash line though. I'm taking it about 3/4 of the way. This is so stunning, you guys. It was so easy. I cannot believe how easy it was. Wow, wow, wow. Like, it's kind of mind-blowing. I'm going to grab just a smidge more of that darkest shade where we put the shimmer. And I'm just going to add a bit more to my lid. Just so everything's blended in. And that's it. Holy moly. So I'm going to go off camera, do this eye, finish up the face and brows, and we will be back to talk about this palette a little bit more. Okay guys, this is the finished look. I threw a little bit of mascara on and false lashes. These are my regular Eyelure. I think they're 117s. I'll list them down below if it's not. I love this. You guys know It's like these palettes, you just cannot beat them. They are so, so good. They're buttery, they're pigmented, they're so smooth, they blend out so easily. It's just crazy, honestly. I mean, the actual formula in these, it is so high end, but yet the price tag, I think this is $15.99 for 16 shades. I mean, that price tag is amazing. I highly, highly recommend these LA Girl palettes like this. You guys know I just did the tutorial with the other one that just came out. I love the Hot Heat. You just can't beat them, honestly. I mean, even my high-end palettes, these in general, these palettes can stand right next to them, and they beat some high-end palettes. It's just, they're that good. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, I hope you subscribe and click that bell, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye guys.